Hello, hello. Today is Sunday, the 10th of July, and this was my first full week for One Book July in my little passport system. I follow the bullet journal method. I love the bullet journal method. So this insert is my future log, and then in my cut down A6 strategy, to pocket size, I do my weeklies and my dailies. And then what you would have done in your collection section, if you had a bound book, I would have had a collection for consultants and one for clients, as I'm in sales, and both these are very important to me. And then also my money matters. This would also be a collection, but I have a separate insert for money matters, a separate insert for consultants and clients. I spoke about these in my previous video, but I did say that I didn't share too much about my bullet journal up to this point, and that my next video, which is this video, would be more about my bullet journal. Now, I did start in this insert on the 20th of June. Yes, Monday the 20th of June. So I had a little trial run in this size before One Book July started. I moved in here from a standard size traveler's notebook. Now, this is my monthly action plan, my daily action plan, and then my sales action plan for the month. And I just felt that I want to put it in here because this is what I take with me when I'm on the road. And I just felt that this is my guiding light. These are the things that needs to get done on a monthly basis. I've got a list of things that needs to be done after the 20th until month end. These are the things that needs to get done over month end, and then this must be done by the 7th. Then I have a daily action plan, and I have all the activities that should be performed listed out. And I must perform 2 to 5 of these on a daily basis if I want to be successful in my trade. And then this is my sales action plan, and I'm having a hard time with this insert. I do the work, but I don't follow the plan. And when I want to change the plan, I realize I must not change this plan, because if I change the plan, I move further away from my goal. This plan was made in line with my goal. So I did make a few notes during this week, and I'm making a change for next week. So I should be able to smile next week about my progress here. And then, of course, I have this month page. I went to my goals section in my goal planner, and I pulled from there what I need to do this month in order to achieve my goals by the end of the year. And as I progress through the month and things comes up that I don't have an exact day or time that I know when I can do it, I'll just add it to my list here. This is my social media tracker, where I track what statuses I've scheduled in advance. And then, this is where I then started on Monday the 4th until today, Sunday the 10th. Now, I did mention that I really appreciate working this way. I turn my book this way. That way I can make more use of a double page spread. So I started with kind of an empty week when it comes to my timelines, because I have a full timeline from 8 until 6 for every day, and Saturdays I just have a timeline until 2. No timeline for Sundays, just have it there for, don't know why, but I've got it there. Then I decided to go back to my tracker, and I did make use of my tracker. It did help me a little bit this week. And when I realized I'm in trouble with my sales action plan, I made some notes here, which I then applied when I did my planning this week for next week. And this is my sales log, where I logged my sales, and it keeps me on top of things. I enjoy doing it because it keeps me on top of things. And then these were my dailies. Also for the daily, I find that I I get more done. It's easier to refer back than having I never do a page a day. I don't set up my planner in advance. I just now work until I get to the end of my week, and then I do my weekly review, which I just did a few minutes ago. And then I set myself up for the new week. Now, this is a good example. This is what it usually starts out as. And then as I start my week, things happen thick and fast. There are many moving parts in my business and in my day. And I have to really stay on top of things if I want to fit it all in. What I really enjoy about my small little system is the fact that I start to introduce a little bit of washi again. I really enjoy the look and feel of this. Why I decided to do it in this small size, I will not be able to tell you, because when I was in the standard size, it was just functional planning. No washi, no nothing. Just work, work, work. So, yeah, I enjoy the little bit of washi that I can play with. It doesn't take up too much time, but it really is a great feeling. And it makes me feel good. I did change my trackers a little bit to accommodate those changes that I needed to make. Then I set up my sales log for next week. And that's all that I set up. I set up my week on 2 pages, my trackers, and then my sales log. Now, if this space is not enough, then I'll tip in another page. It's not a crisis. And then I started off my page where my dailies will start. Now, what I do is in the evenings, I come and I have a look at everything that needs to be done. And I list the things that needs to be on my list tomorrow. Where do I start with the deep work first, of course? Where do I start? And then I just follow this list. I schedule it in where I have my open time. That's where I saw I've got some deep work that needs to be done. And my first appointment is only at 10:30. So there's enough time for me tomorrow morning to start on my deep work. I won't write it in by tomorrow, this evening already, because tomorrow morning, very often I feel different and I decide different, but I don't start my day without a plan. I always have some kind of a plan in place. Now, I did not set up my planner. As you can see, I just made the little entry there for Monday, and I didn't write Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just don't do that. I don't set myself up for failure. I do have this good for nothing washi tape that I have many rolls of. I think I've got all the colors of the rainbow in this. And I just use it when I make printable sticky notes. Then I need to have something hold the sticky note down on the paper before it goes into my printer. It's good enough for that. But other than that, it really is good for nothing. So I just keep my little weekly reviews, little heading I keep here. And when I get to the page where I'm going to do my weekly review, I'll just stick it on there. I don't decide now that it's going to go there or where it's going to go, because I don't know how many entries I'm going to have as my dailies and notes that I take during the day. So guys, this is my bullet journal section, and I am really enjoying my small size. Really, I do. I must be honest and say, when I look back for information in my standard TN, then I kind of miss that size. But that size is no fun when I'm out and about and need to have my information and my work with me. So that's it. I am doing very well in this pint size. I expected it to be much more of a challenge, but it's not. I'm having my best time here in my pint size planning. I'm kind of always having my best time. When I'm not having my best time, I change what needs to be changed. I'm looking forward to sharing with you next time what I learned from this new week, according to the changes that I made. And I hope to hear from you too. Whether you participate in One Book July or not, I'm wishing you the best of planning week until we speak again. Wherever you are in the world, keep safe.